Hello and welcome back to the show. You're watching the Diary of a Dog Walker provided by Crichton Pet Services with me, Stephen Crichton, and you join us on Tuesday the 28th of March in the afternoon with the more active dogs, and we're in one of our favourite parts of Edinburgh, just on the south side on the hills that skirt around the south of Edinburgh, and it's a fantastic place to take the dogs if the dogs are under control, because we are basically on active farmland today. And what does that mean for us? Well, we've got sheep, cows, foxes, rabbits, squirrels, badgers, all the kind of vermin that you could think of, plus livestock. Look at this bit. Donuts. Anyway, so the dogs need to be well under control, and we are in the woods at the moment, which means that we've got kind of the place to ourselves for now, but we also share the space with the army. I don't know if you heard that shout in the background there. That is them on operation. They're doing a drill, so we'll maybe bump into them, we'll maybe have a bit of fun with some squaddies. But the important things to show you are the dogs. Barlow, and we have a new one. So we've got Rua, thank you Rua, Cardy, Barlow who's new, Pablo, Biscuit, Barney, Lottie, you guys know, and Max is on the lead. We'll talk about why later on. But Barlow, since our last video, has joined the team, and he's a fantastic dog, absolutely brilliant, flat coat retriever, 6 years old, getting on like a house on fire with the rest of the pack. So join us as I take these 8 dogs out on their afternoon adventure in some sort of muddy off-road terrain that is pretty difficult. It's so difficult, in fact, that the army use it to train. So that's how good it is today. Stay with us, I'll be back maybe periodically. I'll be back to explain why Max is on the lead, and I'll be back at the end of the video to recap our day. But until then, here's these guys. Hello guys. Hi. Hi. Hello. Hello. This is Barlow. Barlow, this is. Good boy. This is Lottie. Good, you guys. Good. Pablo. Good boy. Good, you guys. Good. Are we having a wee adventure, Barlow? We'll introduce you soon. Yes, I will. Good. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Good boy, Max. Good boy. Good, you guys. Up we go then. You love having a job to do, sweetie, don't you? Yeah. Dead. Rua. Dead. Dead. Pablo, thank you. You're stopping that hand now. Rua. Dead. Good girl. Sit nice. Good girl. Good girl. Good, you guys. Good. Good. Yes, you get when you work. When you work. You limping a bit, sweetie? Are you limping? Lottie, you okay? You limping? No. You're alright, aren't you? Hey, buddy. Good, you guys. Woohoo! Let's go. Let's go. Who wants a biscuit? Are we sitting nice? Good, Barlow. Good, Barney. Good, Cardy. Good, Max. Good, buddy. Whilst you hear Biscuit chasing the rest of the gang here, it's probably worth mentioning how dogs play like this. So Rua's going back for more. She wants Cardy to chase her and fight her for this stick, which is understandable. It looks like a great stick, right? But there's a couple of things for you to know. So males, when males are playing with females, if they're of the same breed, or if they're dogs that are pretty in tune with each other, the males tend to self-handicap quite significantly. So I reckon Cardy's got 3, 4, 5 kilos on Rua. He could take that stick if he wanted to. He's only got 3 legs compared to her 4, but he could take that stick if he wanted to. I know he could. I've seen the extent of how powerful he is, and he's letting her get this every single time. He is self-handicapping, and that is basically a dog's equivalent of flirting to keep it going for longer. And yeah, it's quite interesting to see that sort of behaviour happening within the pack, because everybody is fixed, so there's no sort of sexual desire there, but the fun, the excitement and the understanding is still there with the dogs, which is great. So yeah, quite an interesting one just to sort of pause on and have a look at and see how they're getting on. And of course we always just leave them to their own devices until it gets to the stage where it's out of hand, but here they can do whatever they like. There's no one around apart from the army. Hey Barlow, how you buddy boy? You alright? You enjoying the pack? Yes you are. You right, Babs? Barney. Right, Maxie boy, we're going to talk about you, kid. We're going to talk about you. Alright, I have been walking Max for 5 years now, and he was my first client, my very first full-time dog. I've known him, like, he's done in excess of 1,000 hours with me, so we've done, in fact it'll be well more than that. It will be well more than that. I wonder if I can figure that out. I'll maybe put it here if I can figure it out. But my point is that I know him pretty well. I know him inside out, and just in the last few weeks, just recently, he started to get a bit spooked by sounds, and in particular two things that we can't really deal with or control. One is the sound of a golf ball being hit, which you might think, well, how often does that happen? Much more often than you think. The places that we walk are regularly next to golf courses, which is so frustrating, because even if we're far away from it, that sound can carry in the air. You know, that whoosh, that whip, ping noise sort of thing, that can carry for quite a distance. So frustrating because you can see his body language change the second that you hear that sound in the air. And the other thing is kind of in relation to where we are. So the army train here as we've discussed, and quite regularly you'll hear them firing their guns, and even although the rifle range is way behind, actually it's behind that hill up there, so it's way out of normal reach because we don't come here very often. You can still hear the sound of it in the centre of town, and he's getting a bit spooked by it. So for the last week he's been on the lead, and for a bit longer than that he probably should have been on the lead because he's been stressed. He's run away a couple of times, and it's a bit frustrating from my point of view and his owner's point of view, but we're going to persevere. We're going to get through it. He's a little bit unsure about life right now, but trust me, he needs his exercise, he needs his pals, and eventually when there's enough time passes without hearing these sounds, he'll click back into place for him again and he'll be happy. And because I know him so well and know that body language so well, he'll be back off the lead in no time. Maybe a couple of weeks, but soon enough, you know. So if you see him on the lead, don't stress, he's not done anything wrong. He's just a bit upset. Bomb squad. Final little conversation with you guys before we head back into the van and get these guys tailed off. I've still got a little bit to go yet, so don't let me waffle too long. But we're going to talk about Barlow. So he's a flat coat retriever. Hey buddy. Hi. Hello, I see you. And he's 6 years old. He's joined us about 2 weeks ago now. This is his third or fourth walk, and he's gotten great because he's a bit older. He's well socialised, he's well trained, and he knows what he wants in life, aka will do anything for food. He's just fitted into the pack like an absolute dream. Bit of maturity to balance out the young exuberance that we're getting from Rua, and they actually walk on the same days, which is quite good as well. So yeah, so we're loving Barlow, we're loving all the dogs. Rua the most recent new dog, Barlow the newest dog, and everyone else in between. They're all just working together great, and all the combinations of the dogs that I walk are working absolutely fantastically. But it is good to see a dog that just sort of fits the mould of something that's missing in the pack, and that's just that sort of sensible head, nice and under control, will do anything for a biscuit, you know. It's makes my life very, very easy. But he's having a great time at the same time, you know. It's not like he's boring. He's enjoying the pack, he's enjoying the gang, and yeah, he's working very hard as well, which is good. So yeah, so say hello to Barlow in the comments, and let me know what you think. Has anyone got a flat coat retriever? Does anyone know anything about them that I should know before we get too deep into this? But no, he's a great dog. So far so good. I'm just so happy with our little squad, and I think that takes us up to, it's either 25 or 26 dogs that I look after now, which is a lot. Can you name them all? I will give away a Crichton Pet Services mug to anyone who can name all my dogs. On you go. Come on, Biscuit. What are these two going to do? Sensible heads. Come on, Pablo. Come on. This way. Smart doggies, smart doggies. You jumped it, good boy, and so did you two. Rua, you are filthy. Come on, out the mud. Look how dirty she is. Look how dirty she is. You clever puppy. Good girl. You're all good, you're all good. But she's 11. I'm gonna drop one. I'm gonna drop one, Barlow. Biscuit that is. Biscuit. That was hard work. We've done a good distance. I'll need to check my phone to see how far we've done. I'll pop it up on screen to let you guys know. But the difficulty isn't in the distance, it's in the ascendancy and the height difference that we've covered. So we've been up and down the hills like nobody's business. The dogs have been great, super responsive, a nice balance of play and response, and yeah, we've had a good day all round, I have to say. I hope it's came across in the video. I hope you've enjoyed it, maybe being a bit educational just in relation to self-handicapping. That's a great thing to watch out for with your own dogs. It's great fun to see your dog self-handicap or a dog self-handicap against your dog. It's fantastic to watch, and yeah, trust them, they know what they're doing, especially when it comes to play. So yeah, so hopefully that's all been good fun. Let us know where you've been watching from. It's great to be back and see all of you, but lovely to have such nice comments on yesterday's video. Let's maybe get some more for today, and we'll say goodbye to these guys just now. Thank you very much for watching. See you on the next one. Take care. Bye bye.